What's good? What's good? It's the one and only, but what do I know? Boxing coming back at y'all with another one, man. First, I gotta start off by saying I hope everybody has or had by the time you hear this a happy Halloween. I just actually got in. I'm actually feeding my daughter right now. This was her, my youngest. This is her first Halloween, so I took her, took her trick or treating a little bit around the neighborhood. She enjoyed it. Normally, when we go on our walks, it's funny. She'll go to sleep. But she was just up for all the festivities or whatnot. It was pretty fun or whatnot. I'll put some of the videos at the end of this video. But on behalf of Halloween, that's why you hear the creepy background noise. Y'all know that's one of my favorite things. And Halloween is one of my favorite holidays. As a matter of fact, before I get in this video, actually Halloween is my favorite holiday. But before I get in this video, man, listen, if you don't celebrate Halloween, I completely understand that. I respect that. Listen, I'm a Christian. My Lord and Savior Jesus Christ always comes first. I don't celebrate Halloween on no demonic type stuff. I celebrate it because I'm a kid at heart. I'm a thrill seeker. I love the fun, the haunted houses and all that type of stuff. But I said that to say this. Listen, let people enjoy the day. Don't try to force your beliefs on other people, man. If you don't celebrate Halloween, that's completely understandable, and I'm not, I can understand and respect that, but don't try to make other people feel bad for celebrating something that you don't celebrate. Let people have their fun. But anyways, man, let's get into the video, man. So as you guys can see, Michael Benson's verified his Twitter account. He says Gervonta Davis versus Lamont Roach is not happening December 14th as originally announced. Tank said he was hearing January is the new likely date or whatnot. Now I want to go ahead and speak on this, man, because for one, honestly, bro, listen, I wouldn't be mad I would, instead of postponing, if y'all want to just cancel this fight, I wouldn't be upset with that. Cause I mean, it's just a fight that nobody wants to see, bro. Lamont Roach, and you got people that take up for I don't even want to say that because again, Tank is my favorite fighter at 135 pounds. I said this millions and billions of times, but you got people that will call you a hater because you don't want to see this fight. And I feel like that, shout out to Gary Russell, who actually stated exactly what I stated in one of my videos, man. Like, bro, people use that hate word too loosely. They think just because you disagree with something or you have an opinion that's not that doesn't coexist with, or not coexist, I shouldn't use the word, but you have an opinion that doesn't go along with their opinion, and all of a sudden you're a hater. No, it doesn't make me a hater because I don't want this fight. It just means that I feel like Tank Davis is obviously this is a step backwards for Tank Davis. And I just don't think that, not only me, but I feel like a lot of fans don't really want to see this fight. And that doesn't make us a hater. It just means that we feel like Tank is too good to be fighting a Lamont Roach. We'd rather see him against the other top guys. I want those other top guys on Tank's resume because I feel like Tank is the best fighter at 135 pounds. You know what I'm saying? The thing is, it's kind of tough, man, because it's just like this year has not really been all that of a good year. And if you think about it, I want to say the PBC only had four shows this year. What was it? The first one was the Tim Tszyu versus Sebastian Fundora. That was the first one. The second one was Canelo versus Jaime Munguia. The third one was Tank versus Frank. The fourth one was Canelo versus Edgar Berlanga, and then the fifth one, they actually had one more. The Tim Tszyu versus one of Tim Tszyu a few weeks. What was that? Last weekend or a few weekends ago? So they had 5 cards this year, bro, and that's not really, I'm gonna be honest, man, like that's, it's not been really a good year, bro. And then out of those 5 cards that the PBC had, and this is not me dissing the PBC, this is just me speaking my opinion. Out of the 5 cards that the PBC held this year, can you think of any highly anticipated ones? I can't. Tank, now don't get it twisted. Tank versus Frank was definitely a good fight. I ain't gonna lie. I did, I was interested in Tank versus Frank. So I'll hold that one. I'll get that one. But was anybody interested in Canelo versus, Tank versus Frank. Canelo versus Jaime Munguia wasn't really it wasn't a highly anticipated fight at all. Actually, no, I can't say that. It was a good fight on paper, but nobody, including myself, felt like Jaime Munguia really deserved to fight with Canelo Alvarez. And I'm not even gonna speak on Edgar Berlanga or whatnot. So it's just not been really a good year for the PBC. And one thing I noticed that when the PBC has a good year in boxing, then boxing itself has a good year. Like, you got to think about it. Like last year, and I remember in 2017 that was a good year. 2013 that was a really good year. And it's just not been a good year for the PBC. So hopefully they can step it up, man. I would much rather see. I really wish that Tank would have just fought William Zepeda. It wasn't Tank's fault for Lomachenko. He tried to make a fight with Lomachenko. Lomachenko didn't want that. So I can't hold Tank against that. I can't hold that against Tank or whatever. But you don't want it? Sorry, y'all. I was feeding my daughter, and I guess she is full. But anyways, it's just better fights out there, and especially like Tank. I could see Tank moving up to 140. I mean, you moved up to 140 to fight what's his name, Mario Barrios. So I wish he would have fought like a Devin Haney or something like that. Which in my opinion, like I stated before, Tank versus Devin Haney. To Devin Haney right now, it's the perfect time to fight Devin Haney. Right now is the perfect time to fight Devin Haney not because of how he looked against Ryan Garcia, but bro, a lot of people are pissed at Devin Haney or whatnot. So all eyes will be on that fight, bro, because a lot of people are pissed. So it would be the perfect time for him to fight Devin Haney right now, more than any time. But I guess Tank doesn't really see fit to or whatever, or whoever's handling him or whatever. But hopefully we get a better year next year. I would not mind seeing Lamont Roach fight Gary Russell, though. I would love to see that. Gary Russell issued out a challenge for Lamont Roach, and stating that since you had an issue with what I said, let's fight at 130. So I would love for Lamont Roach to fight Gary Russell. That's an interesting matchup. But Tank Davis, it's more fights that we need. And hopefully we can get more fights from the PBC fighters in general. Caleb Plant, it's no reason why these guys in their prime should only be fighting once every 13, 14, 15 months. You know what I'm saying? Caleb Plant is in the prime of his career, and he fought this year, and before that he fought David Benavidez, which was like March of last year. You know what I'm saying? So hopefully these guys, let's get, it's rumored that David Benavidez is going to fight David Morrell. I think that's a step in the right direction. I love that fight. Can we get Jamal Charlo versus Andre? Maybe Jamal Charlo should, I don't know, maybe he might need another tune-up. I'm not sure. Can we get Jamel Charlo? I don't know what he's gonna do. But that went as predicted. I knew after that Canelo fight he was gonna be sitting out for a while. What's going on with Errol Spence? It's a lot, and people want to say like that we're haters for questioning that, but you can't help but to question like what is going on. Do you guys remember when PBC was with Showtime and when is the last time? I'll never forget. This is the first weekend that comes to mind when we had like a back-to-back fight weekend. I believe it was in 2013. Like it was like, and all these fights weren't under the PBC, but it was like we had Guillermo Rigondeaux versus Nonito Donaire. That next weekend we had Danny Garcia versus we had Danny Garcia versus Zab Judah. Then the weekend after that we had Canelo versus Austin Trout. And also on that same night as Danny Garcia versus Zab Judah, we had Sergio Martinez versus Martin Murray. The next weekend we had Canelo versus Austin Trout. The next weekend we had Floyd versus Robert Guerrero. Like, when can we have that again? That's why, it is what it is. Let me know what you guys think. Make sure you guys like, comment, subscribe. Check my daughter's first Halloween out. But what do I know? Well, look at that, Kayami. Kayami, look. Whoa. Uh-oh. Kayomi, you scared? Oh, wow.
I have talent, but then there is a limit to how much I can take.
Oh, wow.
Now I see something red.
Uh-oh. Look, look. Oh snap! I'll see if you can see. There you go again. Kami, did you enjoy your Nani? Did you enjoy your Halloween? You enjoy your Halloween? Yeah. You had fun? You got some candy.